You know, when you're doing a bunch of video editing and you completely forget to start streaming. Oh my gosh. Don't tell me it did the thing. Okay, excellent. Just so you guys know, I think I'm gonna keep the video or the camera off for just this game, just because the UI can be so busy. If I don't, if I leave the camera on, then there's stuff that I can't see and you guys can't see, and it just makes it really hard. So, figure it works out a little bit better with me not turning the camera on. Then you guys don't have to look at my ugly mug too. My editor's gonna yell at me for that one.
Don't come up with something soon.
Oh, right. I have to help her with her thing to get her to go see her dead father. My poor dead husband.
To hear that Blackthorn started work on the plating.
Excellent. 1 down, 2 to go.
So, what's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins? I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need.
Convenient.
What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
What's her name?
Right.
Alright, what's her name? Helena. Please, tell me things that Mid couldn't.
Oh, Sid, is this about the helm?
Yes. Mid said I should speak with you.
I'll show you the plans then. Here you see the mithril engine, in which mithril is burned to generate heat. That heat is then harnessed to produce motive force. Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack, which disperses it into the surrounding air. Now, were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect, the rate of excess heat buildup would far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating. In other words, the reactor would overheat and eventually explode. This is where the helm comes in. It connects to the plating, you see, and serves as a sort of thermal sink to absorb all that excess energy. Our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able to make today. And not only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust, making them the perfect material for our protective hood. Why, if sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly. The forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
You can stop there. I understand. Mid said we might be able to use parts of a fallen ruin. Where would I find it?
Ah, yes. It's in Lorbert's Pass, near Lostwing. The thing is, well, I probably should have arranged to have the pieces we need brought here sooner. You see, a certain unwanted visitor has taken up residence there. It's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's, going to be considerably more dangerous than that.
I see. Then I suppose I'd better deal with this unwanted visitor for you. Would that help?
Oh, very much. Thank you, Sid. I'll gather my team and head there right away. We'll meet you outside the ruins.
Gotta love the fact that I need to run around and gather all these materials. Unwanted visitors, they say. Ugh. I suppose we gotta go do stuff now. Alright. Still trying to become Elden Road. Hope to pop back in if I can. Have fun. Well, you have fun being an Elden Lord. I know that's probably taking up a lot of people's time and having, at least, I hope you're having fun becoming an Elden Lord. have fun if you can. I know you've been playing like all day, so you gotta be having fun. It's okay, I'm just over here doing doing quests so I can go visit my dead husband's grave. Yeah, we've been at it, yeah! But I mean, I kind of figured that would happen today and tomorrow. Elden Ring's a really big game, so it's one of those things that it's gonna take up a lot of people's time.
Good day to you.
I'm playing my own banger of a game. That is true. This is a damn good game. The story's great, and the animation, the 3D modeling is great. Yeah, see you soon, hun. You have fun at Elden Ringing. Bro, Kiev. Let's see, I have to go that way, but I have to go through the forest to do it, I think. Let me summon my chocobo! Hey, Ambrosia. Yes, let's go. Run, my steed. Yes. No, we'll do. For those of you just wandering in, I'm just keeping my camera off. Not for any other reason aside from the fact it's just easier to see everything on the screen. It's got a little bit. This game has a little bit of a busy heads-up display, so it just makes it a lot easier to see like enemy health and stuff like that. Can I feel like I can go back here, right? I mean, it's not going to lead me somewhere I can't go, I guess. So, hi, Torgal! Alright, so is it going to make us follow the path, or can we just pop back there? It's been a while since we've been in this area, so I'm not quite sure how it wants me to navigate this place. And I could be a smart player and just look at the map, but why would I do that? Adventure! Adventurers don't look at maps. You know what? I'm not an adventurer. I'll look at the map. Oh, I needed to go the other way. Of course I did. Okay. Here, let's go. Let's pop back to Lost Wing, and then we'll go the opposite direction in this case. If you guys hear any slurping, I apologize. I have soup.
Good day to you.
Yes, yes. Good day to you too.
The crystals we get from the
Yeah. This city confuses the hell out of me. Like trying to get around it. Oh, hey nerd, how you doing?
but worthless.
How's life?
The crystals.
I did not play Hitman the other day, and I feel very bad about it. But I was preparing something for all of you that I think you'll appreciate. That will be coming out this coming Sunday. Hopefully if you guys are watching this game, you like D&D, right? I have a cheese Danish, so I got one good thing today. Well, good. I have a bowl of soup, so I also have at least one good thing today. I have been video editing all day because the people that I played with, it turns out just all of us are chatty Cathys. And so we would just shoot the shit constantly. I've already cut out like an hour's worth of footage from like 6 hours that I have recorded. So it's a doozy. But it'll be worth it in the end. It's okay. Oh, right, I can do the thing. Attack! Attack! I love the fact that I can just raffle stomp. It's probably been a long time since people heard that word. I can raffle stomp these guys with a chocobo. Do. Excellent. Oh, I have to talk to a lady? Oh, thank you for walking on it. Appreciate that. Okay. Wait, how did you get here before me?
Straight home now.
I want to see Ambrosia run away. Hey, Helena.
you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming.
She sounds judgmental about how long I took.
Ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
Of course. I'll be right back.
Now let me go exterminate stuff for you. Wonder how many tries this is gonna take for me. Oh? What am I gonna be fighting? Yeah. Awfully quiet.
This must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go.
Oh! I have one of these as a mount in Final Fantasy XIV. Eh. Yeah, get him. Get him, get him. These wings aren't gonna do anything from so far away! Oh my god. Sometimes the powers in this game annoy me. Get back over here, please. You really are an unwanted visitor. Let's see. Shall I punch you in the face? Please, I'd love to punch you in the face. Give you a 5-finger sandwich. You are staggered. Please continue to be staggered. I would love if you stayed this way forever and ever. Da, 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 da. Why does it... I don't know why. Maybe it's because I put it on a different mode, but... Oh, oopsie. But like... It tends to proc stuff, like, automatically, and that's kind of annoying. I'm sure that I'd be a worse player without it, but still. Move! 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 Please! Yeah! Get him, get him, get him. He's almost dead. Oh, wow. That was... okay. Sorry, I'm gonna finish my soup real quick. There we go. I finished my soup.
The things I do for you, Mid.
Yeah, the things I do for you, daughter.
Thank goodness you're safe.
Good soup, yes.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Yes, there's one more letting off steam quest, I believe, and then we get to go visit the grave of my dead husband. Is it necessary to watch them doing that? Thank you. Hi, Torgal. Hey, yo, buddy. Hey, you sweet boy. You're such a good dog, yes you are. Oh my goodness, such a good pupper. Okay. We've petted the dog. Now we can head back. Best doggo. Yes. He is a good doggo. He turns into ice doggo on rare occasions. It's pretty cool. Alright, Mid. I've been doing your bidding for a hot minute. Now will you please go visit your dead father? He'd be very disappointed. I mean, I'm sure he'd be proud of the work that you're doing because you both were like grease monkeys, but still. They have the same accent. It's so cute. I don't know. I want to learn all like the English accents, but I don't know where hers is. I think it's Yorkshire, but one, I don't even know if I did that right, and two, I could very much be wrong on the location. It just sounds right, like, oh yeah, I'm from Yorkshire. I don't know. I need to stop. Hey, Mid.
Mid. Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent. Another job well done.
Another.
And just one remaining.
Right. Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
Buka.
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prison for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started.
The bottom of the briny. I love that.
But I've racked my brains and I just can't think what would do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Hippocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously.
Oh yeah, sure.
The details written down here. Can you take this to him? See what he makes of it?
Although, like, legit, I would wear her entire outfit. Her outfit is very cute. I'm not sure about the little, like, leather skirt thing, but everything else I would totally wear. Okay. So let's go speak to our off-brand Hippocrates. Need some aircraft-grade aluminum. Yes, I'm sure that we can easily find that in the world of Final Fantasy. Just, you know, go to your local aircraft emporium and they'll have it. Absolutely. God, this music's so nice. Oh my goodness. I still have so much editing to do. It'll be fun though, because with this, I do a first pass where I just kind of get all the let out, and then I make it its own thing. Then I add the overlays, and then I put in any fun effects afterwards. So it'll be fun, to say the least. Hey, let's go. Give me stuff now.
Hippocrates, do you have a moment?
You didn't find any dogs in your nuts again lately, have you?
Well, actually, it's for mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
Your table needs dusting.
Shielding for a mithril engine. Whatever will that girl think of next? What are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
Obscure knowledge. Please.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. Obelisk complains that without a constant supply of pitch. I see.
Oh. So just coat something in pitch, huh?
Arthurian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragon fire.
Oh.
So
Obviously. We could have thought of that.
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection it requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obelisk might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends.
Yeah, sure. I'll play errand boy
May
again.
yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you,
Yes.
Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
Okay, so to clarify, Oh, in a minute.
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company, too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive.
Okay, so we either choose love interest or sexy doctor. But it's only giving me options to talk to Jill. I only get to choose Jill because it won't let me choose the other person. Or will it let me choose here?
So, Clive, have you made your decision? Who will accompany you on your little excursion?
Oh, thank God. Okay. So to clarify with the comment I made about him finding a dog in his nuts, he was, God, a couple streams back, so like 8 hours in game, 7 hours in game, something like that. He was worried about the dog's health, and he's like, "Oh no, don't worry, the dog has been eating. Oh, I found him in the pantry the other day, his face down in my nuts." It sounds so horrible, but it's funny. Hey Tarja, you want to come with me?
All right. So, what are we fetching?
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
Garlic. Conch shells. Are you sure this is the right list? Looks like the ingredients for someone's supper.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited, effects for which they were once highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Well, isn't that convenient?
I love you,
I was hoping
Tarja.
to be able to make a trip over that way sometime soon. Need to speak to an old acquaintance. I'll meet you there.
I'll meet you there.
Stay safe.
I love her outfit. I love her in general. She's just a sassy doctor lady. Yeah, bye, Jill.
With your research.
Yeah, have fun. Stay here. Don't do anything. I like Jill. Don't get me wrong, but if it's between canonical love interest and a sexy doctor, I'm gonna choose the sexy doctor. Ah, gosh. Let's see. Where are we going? Yes. Oh, we're going back over this. Oh, okay. A little bit further. So we were just here a second ago. Now we need to be over here. Northreach. Hello, Northreach.
Now, where's Talia?
Talia.
Slavers don't even bother with Northreach now. All the highborn have fled south.
Isn't that a good thing? So, yeah, so I have finished the first pass. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Torgal. I didn't mean to push you away. Here, let me love you.
You're all right, boy.
Yeah, you're so cool. You're so okay. Yes, so I'm going through my first pass of editing right now, getting all of the, like, odd pauses and whatnot out of the way. And I made a whole new layout for it as well, so I'm pretty proud about that. And, there's a particular trick I'm going to have to use in editing, so it's going to be a fun time. Learning opportunity.
There you are, Talia.
Ah, and there you are.
Hi.
Shouldn't have any problems finding what we need in a place like this. But if time is of the essence, perhaps we should split up. Take a few items each.
Yes, ma'am.
What should I look for?
Let's see now. Why don't you take the garlic and the pepio nuts? Meet me by the gate when you've got them.
So I'm just going shopping with a doctor. I mean, I'm fine with it, I guess. Yes, I hope that everyone's excited for it. It's not... I like to do the one-shots, like, for holidays, but it's not quite a holiday. I did it on the summer solstice, so I'm counting it. But... Hello, good sir. Can I please buy some garlic?
Sell.
Or I guess garlic, or pepio nuts. You only have one?
And
Okay, cool. I guess I'll take your... I bought your nuts, good sir. You should be thanking me. Hello, Mr. Trader.
Any friend of the innkeeper is a friend of mine. I hope it's to your liking. Good day.
Who doesn't like garlic?
Hopefully Ty is finished too.
Aside from people who are allergic from it. Allergic to it. I can't talk today, apparently. Tarya.
Well, did you find everything?
I did. Here.
It just doesn't stray away from the fact that there is an item that someone can eat and its name is nuts.
Garlic and pepio nuts. Job done. We should get this back to Tomes then. He'll be waiting. But we're not in too much of a rush, are we?
Oh?
Quick chat.
Fuck yeah! Always for you, Tarya. We get to look over the lake.
Do you know, I think this is the very first time we've been out on an errand together.
It is, and I took the opportunity immediately.
I think you might be right.
In all the years since you and that scowl of yours first appeared, you haven't invited me out once. For shame.
There hasn't been any other opportunity.
Well, it seemed long overdue. And you did say you had some shopping to do.
I was hoping to restock my supplies of herbs and liniment, yes. You and Jill alone burned through them like wildfire. No luck, though. My usual supplier's not here, and I refuse to pay the prices these gougers charge.
I'll ask Karen when we get back. What is it?
Oh, just memories. I came here with Sid once, shopping for supplies, just like today. And just like today, I came away empty-handed. Sid even said he'd speak to Karen for me when we got back. Has it really been 5 years? I remember it as if it was yesterday.
Hug her.
Hold on. Does that mean it's been 5 years since we met? Feels a lot longer.
It does. In a good way, of course. Thank you, Taya.
For what?
For everything. I just want you to know that all you've done for us, all you still do, it's appreciated.
I love you.
Do you think I'd stick around if I thought it wasn't? But in the spirit of sharing and caring, you're appreciated too, by all of us.
Appreciate me with a kiss on the lips, ma'am. We're so close. We could be even closer. Bring that sweet ass just like a step further. You turned away. That's the opposite of what I wanted.
Well, I think we've tarried long enough. I ought to get these ingredients back to Tomes so he can make up this concoction of his. I'll meet you back at the hideaway, all right?
All right. And thanks again.
I heard you the first time.
I love that she's just sappy enough. She's like, yeah, I like you, but don't fish for more. Just, I said it once, I don't need to say it multiple times. Yes. Alright.
I wonder how Hippocrates is getting on with the moon dew.
Yeah, now my daughter can't slack on seeing her dead father. Come on. Also, we have gotten into zero hijinks this entire time. Excuse me, sir. I have delivered your nuts. You have so many nut-related problems, Harpocrates.
How's work on the shielding progressing, Harpocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to Tarja how we might best go about preparing the moon dew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course.
I think their hair might be the same length, just tied in different spots. Oh no, Taria's is definitely longer.
It was
Yes.
good to talk. We should do it again sometime.
I'd love to.
It appears our work here is almost at an end.
Thank God.
A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the moon dew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other. Followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Harpocrates.
Yes, let me and my leather pants go tell Mid that she has to go through the scientific process.
Admit the good news, then.
You feel like she'd be cool with that. What? Travel to Mid? Yeah. I already... Yes? Oh! Okay. Cool. It just kind of poofed me over.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Harpocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Now let's go see your dead father.
Hey, I'm just the errand boy.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
Oh my God. Child.
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference.
I'm using that word.
I'm putting it together in here.
Didgeridoo-dah.
As it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
Am I about to play a puzzle game?
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is going to require some precision walloping.
Oh, I like that giggle. That was cute. Wait a second. I am just realizing something. So, sometime later, okay. So, original Sid was with Benedicta for a really long time. It is not stated where this daughter came from. Is this his and Benedicta's daughter? Because she has a lot of the features of Benedicta, while having the accent of Sid. I wonder.
It's finished! It's finally finished!
Fuck for that. I've been my hammer on for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
What?
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Canva?
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
Yes, sir. All right, we need to go visit your father.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want her to be that. I don't want her to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Because I'm your stepfather.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command.
Sweet, I'll have a skyship.
I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
We could go ask him at his grave, you ungrateful child. Let's go.
You were going to visit his grave, weren't you?
Mm-hmm.
And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Alrighty. So now I go tell him that our ungrateful child is coming with. It'll be great. I feel like she's gonna... I certainly freaking hope not. I've done all this work. If she runs away, I'm gonna smack her in the head. Otto!
Alright, Clive. Asterix. We'd finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the Twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
She said that? In those words?
Yeah, he already knows.
Did, yes.
Clive? Were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid. I might still be able to catch her.
Child? I am going to drag you to your father's grave if I have to bury you next to him. Hey.
Obolus, have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat, going that way.
Then I'm too late.
You in a hurry and all, are you? Oh, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers. Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway, I was on my way up the
I don't have time for this.
Got a letter for you. Urgent, by the sound of it.
Oh my god.
Uncle's men said I was to hand it to you. Post bleeding haste. And you're here now.
Thank you, Obolus.
First, my stepdaughter runs away. Then my uncle's sending me letters. A request for assistance, 'cause of fucking course. My dear boy, my journey to Canva has been a resounding success. The friend I mentioned not only agreed to share the contents of his strongbox with us, but his considerable knowledge of the goings-on in the free cities, by which I learned of the endeavors of a certain young friend of yours. Though I, for one, believe Miss Tellerman's project to be quite the valiant enterprise, I doubt the Canvarian authorities will take kindly to the unauthorized use of their dockyards, no matter how deserted. And if rumor has already reached my friend, it may not be long before the guildmasters are rapping at our door. Which is why I pen you this note. I would like to borrow your man Gav for a minute or two, that he might... Gav's gonna hate it. Composure. That he might keep watch on those who might mean our little fellowship ill and warn us of any impending attack. I trust that you will give this proposal your full consideration. Your loving uncle... I can't remember, and that looks like a J. Jared.
Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
Yep. Let's go tell Gav the great news. He's gonna love it so much.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
Yes.
It, seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Gotta admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in, all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place while we're gone?
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards. All right.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too.
Oh?
She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
He's like, all women will just leave and not say anything. Oh. Oh, so I'm only allowed to go here. Oh. Oh. Oh, this must be an important thing that's about to happen. I brought my husband flowers.
Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. That if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Cooker is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
Sid's arm just reaches out from the grave.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Where'd she get that radioactively pink flower?
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies. It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The blight marches on. And soon, there'll be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goods.
Oh, I'm sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins?
It'll be Goods to bring him along.
Like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
It'll be a Goods disguise.
You're letting me go with them? Oh, thanks, Nan.
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot.
I love his laugh. It's so good.
There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goots.
Always a Goods time.
Okay then, I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav,
Already on my way, Captain.
be careful.
Aren't I always?
He's gonna die, isn't he? See you in Goots time, Goots.
Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
I want to get a figure of actual Sid so bad. Because, god damn. That man. Oh. Where is this? Leitney's Cleft. A narrow pass through otherwise impassable mountains, thought to have been torn from rock by the very gods. Oh dear, okay. Eastern Dalmekia. 10 things that you want to avoid in Dalmekia. Number 1, all the rocks. Number 2, any sort of titans. Yep, sure. Okay, cool. Let's go. I don't think we've been here yet.
Better. Thanks to Taya.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torgal helped too. Didn't you, boy?
Oof. I wonder how they get those sounds. Do the Foley artists just, like, wait for their dogs and then just, like, record their...
crossing the scars. Till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass. And all official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Indeed. I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today.
It's okay, I'll be able to kick their asses. I'm pretty yoked. So I think it'll be okay. You know who I'd love to run into? My fucking brother. That'd be great. Oh. Just gotta beat up this shrubbery. I didn't realize that shrubbery could be outlaws. I'm guessing this wasn't who he was talking about, but I like to think so. I like to think that there are shrubbery bandits. Just having them wear like little eye patches. It'd be so cute. A little flower with an eye patch and a thirst for blood. Nope, don't care about you. I think that I'm gonna ignore you. Ooh. Got some ruins here, folks. Oh, and some guys to kill. What are those guys doing so close to these bandits then? What the hell? Yes. I love doing that. That's so fun. That's the only thing I've like really gotten to do manually that actually seems to affect things. That's great. A big burly man. Oh, you're a djinn. When I kick the shit out of you, are you gonna give me 3 wishes? I'd love that. My first wish will be to bring my dead husband back. Oh wait, djinn can't bring anyone back from the dead. My first wish will be to... Shit, I don't know. I'll have to think about it. Do you take IOUs? Are you casting magic at me? That's not very nice. Whee! The aerial combos make me happy. Because you essentially just, like, jump kick off their stomach.
We've done the Republic a service.
Yeah, sure. That's exactly what I was thinking. Not something completely different. About how that dude owes me 3 wishes. Are there any chests around here? No. Okay. I can just jump through the hole. Or it won't let me. Okay. Ambrosia!
Let's go.
Let's ride. I want to come across.
Oh. Lag behind Rosaria when it comes to bridge building.
The fallen ruin should hold at least.
I would like to.
Continues on the other side.
I want. Oh, good, perfect. I wanted that. I was literally just about to say I want there to be some like little enemy that I can just use my chocobo to kick the shit out of, because I find this the most entertaining way of killing enemies. Oh, can I kick him off the... Aw, no, there's an invisible wall! That's a perfectly good ledge that he could have just flung himself off of. But no, the game has to ruin my fun. Get you and your lightsaber out of here, sir. You could have just fallen off the side of the cliff and... you know, died instantly, but no, now you're gonna get stomped by a chicken. Because I don't want to get off my chocobo. I don't think there's a better way to kill enemies. Exactly. It may take a little... Who the fuck did that? How dare you? Oh wow, that ended instantly after I got off the chocobo. Hey Ambrosia, just because they like force me off of you doesn't mean you have to run away.
Faster.
Oh my god, that was great. Just jump up, slam, jump up, slam. Best way to kill enemies. Chocobo. Did someone play Stomp the Yard during all that? No, but they should have. Ooh, this is a pretty view. Like, goddamn. The Final Sin. Dalmekian Republic. What is that supposed to mean?
The land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes. If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
Dominance and bearers. To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominant and their icons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
I'm just a boy, she's just a girl. Cannot make it any more obvious.
It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
Not far from Boklad. The road will be busier up ahead.
Wait, wasn't this where my brother was before?
Clive? Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
Yeah, I feel like Joshua was here before. Seat of the Imperial Court. Audience chamber.
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
My gay king!
I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sanbreque.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age.
Father, please.
Or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it. And I can think of none better suited to the task.
At least he's not creepily sitting in his mother's lap.
There is other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then Valisthea. All shall bow before their emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god. The emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Grieger, made flesh.
Are you about to...
Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sanbreque.
Father. I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths.
Oh my
regarding
god.
the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
I hate her so much. Can she just get like a sword right through the heart?
Words of this traitress. She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sanbreque, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your emperor in the wars to come.
Just kill your little brother.
Silence! Insolent wretch! You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Sire, forgive me.
This audience is over. Come, your radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring. I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
He actually can talk? Surprising. She's still in the room. You could kill her. Dion, please.
You, but you will not inherit your father's throne.
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
I hate her so much. No, Joshua's a good guy as far as I can tell anyway. But that's not his brother. That is... Oh.
We just need to hug the coast.
That is our fucking the king of our hearts. Okay, so look, in lieu of my husband, my dead husband Sid, I would have absolutely chosen to bend the knee to Prince Dion, aka the guy you just saw on the screen who was glaring daggers at that bitch.
Infiltrating the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside. His troops are well-trained and increasingly battle-hardened. But it's not as if we can wait for the siege to end.
Anyway, as I was saying, the prince that was getting his getting kicked into place by his dad. Shut up! I'm trying to explain that he is gay, and therefore I cannot have him. He seems to very much enjoy men. Like one of his like servant guard dudes is like his lover, and it's so. I love Dion so much. I don't even care that he's gay. But this injustice during fucking Pride Month is ridiculous. Chocobo. Look at that little sleepy Chocobo. He's so sleepy.
This is where we're supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
That's right.
It'll be a Goots time, I'm sure.
He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies. I dare say he'll have...
You know what would be a Goots time? Not putting Prince Dion in the corner. I'm cheap. Oh my god. The Bocklid Markets, Dalmekian Republic.
Across the water. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
Ooh, a naan. Never had, but I hear it's good.
Measly crust of bread. You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. But you're more than welcome to look.
Sure, Torgal would like some bread.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the Crystalline Dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
It looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an exception? Not for the likes of you.
We won't get through without that pass. Let's go and find Good, shall we?
No, I've never had naan.
He must be around here somewhere.
Oh, Goods.
They're sweet as nectar.
Ma'am, I don't... You shouldn't be screaming for people to taste your peaches. There are so many lines like that in this game that... Please, my peaches. Slake your thirst. Oh, I love this game. Hi, Goots.
Oh, Goots. There you are.
Clive, I'm so sorry. Don't tell Nan, will you?
Slow down, Goots. Just tell us what...
You lost your pass, didn't you?
It's been Trader's Pass. It's gone. We cannot ride the caravan without it. We won't even be able to get through the flipping checkpoint.
Do you remember when you last saw it?
It was in my pocket a minute ago. Then a bairn bumped into me and...
So a kid stole it.
You don't think that they might have nicked it, do you?
It wouldn't surprise me. A busy market like this is prime territory for pickpockets.
So, to get the pass back, we need to find this child. Where would we even start?
I know where! I've got a pal in Bocklad who might be able to help us. No one knows more about what goes on round here than she does.
Where do we find her?
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans, up that way. Sign's got a red chocobo on it.
No time like the present.
You two go on ahead.
Used to.
I'm gonna check the rest of my stuff, make sure nothing else is missing.
All right. We'll meet you there.
Not gonna lie, I'm kind of tempted to get the,
Let's keep an eye out for this red chocobo, then.
I'm kind of tempted to get the slave mark for the bearers, like tattooed somewhere on my body. Just, you know, what they went through and what they represent. I can understand it. Sorry, branded. No, they're bearers. Bearers are branded. Let's see. So somewhere around here, then. Red chocobo. Red chocobo. You're not a red chocobo. But you're a red chocobo. Where's the door? Can I go in from here? This was Peach's girl. She'd let me go in through the back door. Oh.
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
Oh, we're not here for that.
Then I bid you good day.
Wait! Don't go, El. He's me mate.
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Bocklad?
She's so pretty.
I gather Lady Karen didn't send you.
I kind of want her outfit. Kinda. Just like the top part. The bottom part I don't care about.
So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me Trader's Pass. It got stolen. By a little bairn.
Of all the... You're
the size of a marble. Honestly. Ugh. Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little band could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then, we can be on our way.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either?
No, we're wanted in, like, every country.
Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct? Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain.
This needs explanation? Oh, sorry. Exposition. My bad. This is the only way the game can do it. Or they're gonna completely skip it?
Ever since the
Okay.
First marched on the Dominion, the Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all. And with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity, leading some to seek to acquire them by less than legitimate means.
So the children are stealing passes to sell on the black market?
Yes and no. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners, and yet none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of those passing through the checkpoint.
Which means?
That someone is doctoring the stolen passes. The same someone who is encouraging the children to steal them. And the same someone who has Goots' pass, no doubt.
So we're gonna take down an illegal, like, scheme.
Whoever
Okay.
they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants, which is why we've decided to take a stand. Will you stand with us? You want to get your pass back, and we want to ensure that no more are stolen. Catch whoever's behind it all, and 2 birds shall be slain with a single stone.
Is there any other way of getting to the Crystalline Dominion, Goots?
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. It's that, I don't know, try swimming across the strait. But the guards will definitely spot you if you try and do that. Like, we don't want to get spotted, right?
He's so pathetic. I love him.
Find the people who took the pass, or give up all hope of entering the Dominion.
All right. We'll help.
Thank you kindly. But I don't know your name. Eloise at your service.
Clive.
A pleasure doing business with you, Clive.
I've seen different ways of doing that, like, checkered pattern thing with clothes. I need to figure out how to do it in person. Oh, sweet.
The proprietor of the furniture makers by the coach stop is spearheading the search. Wear that, and he will know you for a friend. I suggest that you speak with him first.
The furniture makers. Understood.
Ooh. So I'm not sure. So the thing I'm talking about, it's just small little detail, but it's one that, like, always gets me. You should be able to see it from here. So, like, you see those, like, dots on the seam of Clive's cloak thing? So there's a legitimate sewing technique you can use to get those in your own clothing. Oh, you can see it a little better over here. But those are actual, like, holes. You checker patterns part of the seam. I can't remember the exact way you're supposed to cut it and whatnot, but it's really cool. And I kind of want to, like, make a shirt or something that has that. Get out of my way! You stole my pass! All these children out here.
Jug of snake spit for the road?
What? I'm sorry, what? Tell me more about that jug of snake spit, please. Is it just called snake spit, or is it actually snake spit? Is it venomous? Will I die? Is it liquor? Can I die? He had no answers for me. I love all of these sellers. Hello, Mr. Furniture Maker. I see you have a lot of stools.
Looking for something in particular? Ah, Eloise collared you too, eh? Then I expect you want to know more.
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pickpockets. What have you learned?
For one, that they're targeting the traders carrying the biggest packs.
Mm.
To watch your back, see? And less chance of the mark giving chase if they're spotted. Not that they'd be likely to catch them. Those imps know every inch of this warren like the backs of their hands.
Their eyes must have lit up when they saw Goots.
The fishmonger round by the gate's been trying to track down the children involved. You should go and have a word with her.
Thank you. We will.
I love hunting children. I mean, wait. to punish them. Nope, that makes it worse.
Come and taste my peaches.
The timing for all of that was horrible.
Different there.
Fish for sale! Fresh sorted and smoked! Can I interest you? Ah, sorry. Message from Eloise, is it?
She's asked me to help her. To help you find the pickpockets.
Is that so? Suppose I better tell you what I know then. For one, this isn't a family operation. All the traders say the children who stole their passes were dirty, dressed in rags. Street urchins, by the sound of it. We get a lot around here.
Orphans from the wars.
A few, perhaps. You saw the refugees gathered by the entranceway? They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion and beyond. Some of them take it as an opportunity to rid themselves of unwanted baggage.
Wow.
Whoever's behind this would have to have made themselves known to the children at some point.
And so should we.
You should start with the children around here, then. I doubt they're the ones involved, but they might have heard something.
It's worth a try.
All right, children.
Questioning children. How hard can that be?
You have never questioned a child before.
Coming through here.
Come and taste my peaches.
Please stop asking me about your peaches, please. Hello, child.
Do you have a moment?
What do you want?
What I want is to know who's asking children like you to pick pockets.
I don't know. Nobody's asked me. What's picking pockets? Do you get paid for it?
No, you get in trouble for it. So if they come calling, you know what to tell them.
Yeah, convince this kid into a life of crime. I'm sure he'd love that. Okay, let's see. There's got to be another one around here somewhere, right? Right?
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Let's see. Is this a little too far? This might be a little too far. Yep, too far. Okay, let's see. Oh, there we go. Please stop asking.
Excuse me. Do you mind if I ask you something?
Can't stop you.
I was just wondering if anyone has asked you to do anything out of the ordinary recently.
Anything you grown-ups ever ask us to do is shut up and go away.
Oh.
So guess what I'm about to tell you to do?
I love the sass on that kid. That's great. Oh, that was good. That was good. Okay, there's gotta be one more kid around here, right? They usually come in threes. You count as a... I mean, I guess you're a child. You just look like a short teen to me.
Excuse me?
What do you want? I don't have any money.
It's all right. We're not going to hurt you. We just want to talk.
What about?
We've heard that some very bad people are making children like you steal from travelers. We need to know who's behind it so we can stop them.
I don't know much about it, really. But my friend, Honza, he said he got a job doing something dangerous.
Sounds promising.
We need to find him and ask.
Do you know where your friend might be?
He's usually by the tents outside town.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
It's okay, we're just gonna ruin the only job opportunity your friend has been able to get. It's fine.
Come on,
Don't worry about it. I'm sure that you'll be able to eat no problem after this.
Peaches and pears.
Baits and beans. And nasty. The comments that these people make. The double entendres are everywhere.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
Daddy, I'm hungry.
Oh. Let's see. I don't think you can whine about being hungry.
That big fat donkey was easy pickings. He wouldn't have noticed if we'd robbed his boots off him.
Yeah. Wish we hadn't handed over the pass, though. Could use one of those things to get out of this dump.
Chance would be a fine thing. The moment they found out, they'd string us up by our guts.
Would they now? Perhaps you'd like to introduce us to these charming characters.
Shit, we're in trouble now. What do we do?
That kid looks like he's been aged by 30 years.
Hunter, where are you going?
I know where your friend is, Hansa.
So that was Hunter, eh? Jill, you watch these two. I'm going after him.
All right.
Yeah, just casually walk as if he isn't running away.
I need to find him before his employers do.
Daddy, I'm hungry.
Let's see. Now, where would I hide if I was a street rat? Okay.
Did you see a boy run past? He stole something from a friend of mine.
There was a boy ran back there towards the Chocobo pen, but...
Thank you.
There's probably some, like, hole or something in the Chocobo pen, huh? Something that would keep him hidden. Or possibly a little sneaky hideaway. Oh. Or you're just out in the open.
Oh, shit. Cornered.
Why did you corner yourself?
I just want to ask you some questions.
Fine. Not like I've got a choice.
Yeah, I could beat the shit out of you if I wanted to.
People who are making you steal for them. Who are they?
Called themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me good gill if I did what they told me. I knew they were bad, but bread doesn't come for free. Didn't come at all half the time, before I started buzzing for them. You know, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else. Someone they could push around easier.
Hansa.
You found him then?
How did you find me?
Where are the other two?
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look for you.
You're... him! I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you're after. I gave it to the Carstones. Whatever you do to me, I can't get it back. Not that I go against them anyway. If it weren't for their gill, me and my mates would have starved.
I mean, fair. I get it. Am I about to beat some ass?
Cowards.
Oh.
I will not force another child to do your bidding.
Oh.
We're not...
Who are you? You're very cute. Who are you?
You're making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are. That brooch. Where did you get it?
Are you like my long-lost cousin or something?
Master Theo?
Goots. What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Oh, so you share a bloodline that's just really good genetics. Your sister and you are both 10s.
Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
And why would she? I'm just her back and a blade. Theodore, at your service. Sorry about before.
Theodore, what do you know of the cast stones?
Vultures who have made Boklad their hunting ground. They prey on the desperate, stealing from those with gil and bullying those without it into joining their flock. I'd been looking into their activities in hope of sparing the refugees any further hardship. But it seems they've already stooped even lower than I'd feared. Hansa's a good lad. Don't blame him for what they've made him do. If he and his friends hadn't agreed to work for the stones, some other poor souls would have. On pain of death, most likely. Clive, was it? And my sisters asked you to help put an end to the pickpocketing. Then we all want the same thing.
I feel like it didn't make... I feel like I didn't have to work enough for that. Ah! My controller.
Oh, where is it?
Oh no, I'm out of the good juice. I guess I'm just gonna open up my can of tea then. Yeah, that quest, I don't know, was a little lackluster. It feels just a little too easy. It was against kids, so not that hard of a fight. No, I wasn't gonna fight against the kid. I figured I'd fight against Theodore. Like, he'd come in and he'd be like, "Aw, you knaves, you're taking all these children under your wing," and you're like, no, you don't understand. And he's like, "No, I'm too hard-headed to listen to you." And then you fight for a little bit, and then eventually it's like, "Oh, we're on the same side," and you're like, "Okay, there we go." It felt, I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it, but it just felt a little too easy, you know?
So, what's the plan?
What else? We find the cast stones and we crush them. You get your trader's pass back, and I make Boklad a safe place again.
All right then.
All right then. Hansa, where are they camped? Don't worry. They'll never know you told us.
Couldn't if I wanted to. They always come to town to collect the passes. Meet us outside the gate. I tried following them once, but they spotted me halfway down the trail. Said they'd string me up.
We'll try it this time. Which way were they going?
Back down the road towards Leitney's Cleft.
To Leitney's Cleft, then.
Leitney's Cleft is to the south, past the camp.
Okay, cool. Are you gonna come with us? Oh, nice! So, every time they say the town name, Boklad, I think of a boy that is also a chocobo. That is all I think of.
There are no crystals here.
The crystalline dominion's our only chance. Looks like we're gonna have to go a little ways, so let's hop on our ever loyal steed and get going. God, the haptic feedback is so nice. Also, let's just, real quick, let's just appreciate the last sin, or the final sin. This is so pretty. Like, goddamn. You can knock Final Fantasy for a couple things, but their scenery and their world building, you can't. A lot of their world building is fucking amazing. Really? Oh, wow. From all the way over here. Alright. Wow, they don't even get voice lines. Okay.
You should have minded your own.
I am literally shooting you with lightning. Is that not concerning to you? Are they running away? Get over here.
I doubt these were the ringleaders.
Yeah, me too. They went down like bitches. Okay, let's see. Alrighty. Ambrosia, I know you're admiring the scenery. I am too, but we gotta get going. We gotta go take down these... like, they're just doing a bunch of, like, indentured servitude for these children. Okay, I didn't have to go very far for that. Did that man just jury-rig his fucking... It feels like he just jury-rigged his freaking staff together. It's a stone and a tree and, like, some rope. It's not even crafted, it's just, like, DIY magical staff. I feel like a cosplayer could make something better. Oh, what? Oh.
Wolford soldiers.
Fewer now.
Alright. So we just keep going, I'm guessing? That way, huh? Okay, well let me get this thing real quick. Get out of my way, Jill. I'm zooming like Sonic. Oh, look, it's a camp.
Not a bad haul today, eh?
Aye. Some of our new recruits are natural-born ne'er-do-wells.
Especially the little ones. And Hans has got nimble fingers, all right.
It'll be a shame when they chop them off. But till then, let's make the most of it.
Scum.
The leaders of the cast stones, I take it.
They don't deserve any mercy, Clive.
I love your little beauty mark.
Showing them any.
We're ready when you are, Theodore.
Oh, I'm ready.
I'll take the big one with the axe. Don't worry about me.
It's that guard from Bocklad. Kill him. Kill them all.
Yeah. I love jumping on these big guys. It's very fun for me. You're definitely not the leader. You're a little too big. As in, like, physically large. They never let the big burly ones lead for some reason. Unless it's Kupka, but him leading was definitely a mistake. He needed a hand in everything that he did. He wasn't very handy, as it were. Cause I cut off his hands. Get it? Ha 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 ha. I'm funny. I mean, I've been making all these Goots puns, so I mean, if you didn't see those coming, then... He went down like a bitch. Ooh, can I have some of that money? That'd be great.
And they say crime doesn't pay.
Yeah, I could pay me.
Chains,
I'm broke.
Rings, purses. And traders' passes. Dozens of them.
Have the names been changed?
Not yet. I recognize some of them. No doubt Goots's is somewhere among them.
Well,
Now I
Goots.
just need to sort through it all and return everything to the people it was taken from.
We should go and give Eloise the good news. Can we leave things here in your hands, Theodore?
Of course. Oh, and, be sure to tell her of the part I played, won't you?
We'll be glad to.
Does your sister not take you seriously or something? Oh, it's just gonna let me... This fast travel is great. Just teleport right on over. Hi, ma'am. Your brother played a part in helping us out.
Ah, Clive. How goes the hunt? My brother isn't getting in your way, I trust?
Quite the opposite.
Fade to black.
So it was the cast stones who were behind it all. Theo told me he'd been on their trail. And their demise solves 3 problems at a stroke. That of the pickpockets, the bandits pulling their strings, and the passes they were stealing. I only hope yours is among the items you recovered. Only time and Theo's return will tell. Speaking of whom, welcome home, dear brother.
You are too kind, Eloise.
He's like a whole head taller than you.
Here, Clive. Goots' pass. Ask him to keep a closer eye on it from now on, would you?
I will. Thank you.
El, I've asked our boys to carry the rest of the goods back. Can I count on your help in sorting through it all?
Of course. I'll make some space in the storeroom. I expect you'll soon be on your way then. But it wouldn't do to leave without introducing yourself properly. Would it now? Sid. Don't look so shocked. We're on the same side.
I don't understand.
As you now know all too well, we at the Crimson Caravans are always happy to help those in need. For a small fee, we will move anything that needs moving.
Oh, you're smugglers.
Goods to market, or bearers away from it.
I was the first my sister helped escape. If it wasn't for her, I'd have been branded as a boy.
I had no idea.
It just so happens that we are seeking to expand our operation. And who better to join forces with than the leader in the field? Wouldn't you agree, Theo?
I would. It seems our purpose is the same in more ways than one. So what would you say to working together again?
It would be our pleasure.
And our honor. The honor is ours.
Here, Clive. This is for you.
Thank you. So I have 2 crimson things now?
El has friends in high places, while I have associates in lower ones. That mark is proof that you're a friend to us both.
Oh. To form the collar and compass. Okay.
I shall bear it with pride.
Well, all that remains is to wish you a safe onward journey. Goots' pass should secure you a place on the caravan, but if you encounter any difficulties, we would be delighted to provide you with a coach of our own. For a discounted price, of course. Say, 9 million?
We'll try the caravan.
Yeah, I don't think I got that much money, like at all. Yeah, no, I'm nowhere close. Breath of lightning, what? Residual lightning aether that, having failed to dissipate on the battlefield, has instead manifested into a solid form not unlike crystal, but with an elemental purity that renders it far more potent, if not highly specialized in its applications. Ooh, fun. Okay. I keep getting meteorite.
Right then. Let's get this back to Goots.
Hey, Goots! It's a Goots thing that I'm around, because I helped get your pass back. Am I gonna have to hear that lady yell about her peaches again? Ma'am, please. I don't want to hear about your peaches, please. Oh, thank God.
Here you are, Goots. Try not to lose it again.
Me pass! You found it! Oh, thank you so much. Nan would have killed me if I'd come back without it. I'll have to say thanks to Elle and Theo, too.
Yeah, they did most of the work.
You and your friends don't have to steal anymore. If anyone threatens you again, you know who to turn to.
We do. And we already have. Miss L's given us a job shifting the chocobo shit out the stables. It's hard work, and the pay isn't half what we got from the stones. But if we stick at it, we'll keep ourselves fit.
You're already a 30-year-old man in like a 10-year-old's body.
And Goots, I'm sorry for stealing your pass.
That's all right. I've got it back now. And all's well that ends well, eh?
You said you're trained to be a blacksmith, right? Well, I'm gonna be your first customer. I'm gonna save up all my gil and get you to make me a massive sword.
I'll do me best.
Aww.
Till then, eh?
Yeah, 30-year-old in like a 10-year-old's body. Don't blame him. He's had to go through some shit, but ugh.
All right. We have a place on the wagon. Remember, Goots, we're mercenaries. You hide us to protect you.
But mercenaries...
You're not good at lying.
And you remember the plan? You're to ride all the way to Twinside. Jill and I will go with you as far as the outskirts, then find our own way in.
I'll buy that stuff I need.
Right. And we'll scout out the Imperial's defenses.
There's a square with a big bell tower right in the middle of town. If you get lost, or out goes wrong, we can meet up there.
All right. Let's go.
Yes, we're mercenaries who have a massive fucking dog. I mean, he could be a hunting dog, so I guess that makes sense. Oh. Are we back in Sanbreque? Yep. How are they gonna do my Prince Dion dirty this time?
I see. And you're quite certain your father has no knowledge of Ultima?
I am.
Hi, Joshua.
I have no difficulty believing a sinister force has come to exert an influence on Sanbreque. But be that as it may, it is yet to claim my father. For better or worse, his radiance speaks his own mind.
Then the fiend works from the shadows.
I confess, when first you told me of this fiend, I had my doubts. And more than a few at that. A beast that labors to plunge Valisthea into turmoil, all in pursuit of your brother. But that wound is proof enough that evil is afoot.
Then I have your answer, Your Highness. You will join me in my fight.
I cannot. Not yet.
Your Highness, please.
As you are aware, the Dhalmekian army is at our gates. They have lost their mother crystal, and with it all hope of a negotiated withdrawal. It is but a matter of time before they invade. If Bahamut is not here to meet them, my people will be slaughtered.
Though not by Hugo Kupka, thanks to Ultima's machinations. I know the fate of your people weighs heavy on your conscience, but if we do not put an end to Ultima's plans, they shall face a far darker fate. The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss. The lives of every man, woman, and child in the Twins are at stake.
I believe what you say, Phoenix. But I have duties of my own, and I must discharge them. Come what may.
Poor guy.
What do you know of my blood?
I know that it is wholly unworthy of the highest offices of state, which rightly belong to those of purer breeding. Alas. Your bloodline runs through the Oriflamme gutter, from a whore who weighed her child's worth in gil.
Have you threatened my father?
Of course not. I merely whispered in his ear that his mongrel son is plotting a rebellion.
What?
Sylvester listens to the words of his astrologers. And And they have ears too.
You have been feeding them your lies.
Should you remain loyal to Emperor Olivier, his radiance may yet crown your head with laurel, and not with tar.
Fork-tongued witch!
In consideration of your long years of service to the Empire, I shall forgive this uncharacteristic rudeness. Now hurry and make ready, Your Imperial Highness. Emperor Olivier expects much of you, Dion. Or should I say, of Bahamut. May your fire reduce his enemies to ash, till all of Valisthea bows to its rightful ruler.
God. Just want to douse her in gasoline and set her on fire. I'm glad I have your approval, Biggest.
There is another darkness that has taken hold of Sanbreque.
And she's a bitch.
And until its grip is released, the flames of war shall spread ever wider, just as Ultima wishes.
Forgive me. My family has caused you much grief.
You are not her keeper, Phoenix. This is a matter for the Imperial household now, and as a member of that household, it falls to me to resolve it. At such time as that is done, what strength I have shall be yours.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Let us take to the skies together, and bring a new dawn to Valisthea.
I should like nothing more.
Oh, that guard off to his right, that's his boyfriend.
Terence.
My prince.
Tell me true. Do you believe what I'm about to do is wrong?
We dragoons have but one leader, Your Highness. And we shall follow him unto the very end.
Thank you. And this is my decree. For their crimes against the crown, the traitorous Annabella and her usurping son shall be put to death, and the Empire restored.
Good. My king, Prince Dion! Fucking love him. Ah! He's the best. I love him so much. I just want him to succeed and be happy. Especially on Pride Month. Ugh. Okay. Emperor, right, Emperor. My apologies. He's not only my king, he is also my emperor. And I love him. He makes me so fucking happy.